What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? This is Zariel here to bring you another video. Um, well, this should be like the next day, like Tuesday. I believe this was made Wednesday on TMZ. But yeah, Don Cornelius has committed suicide. Apparently, that's the report. Don Cornelius has committed suicide. Now, if you don't know who this man is, like, he was the host of Soul Train, you know, that popular show where they used to have music and, you know, all the dancers on it. Well, he was actually the host of the show back in 1971, you know, like around the time the show had actually like debuted on TV. And I'm not exactly sure like when he stopped being a host on it, but I know back in the 1970s he was the host of Soul Train. But yeah, like they found him dead in his Sherman Oaks home like Wednesday morning, and the law enforcement tells us that it appears he had committed suicide. They found his body around 4 a.m. In the wound, and they said that he died from a gunshot wound to the head, which officials believe the wound was self-inflicted. I mean, man, that's some fucked up shit, man. I mean, like, I don't like hearing about people committing suicide because, like, from my own personal experiences with it, like, I should be dead myself. But even when, regardless what you're going through, like, I don't know exactly what he was going through in his personal life that may have caused him to do this, but, you know, in reality, man, like, hey, suicide is never the answer. Suicide is never the answer. I don't know, like, I felt like if this dude would have, I don't know, maybe done more with his health, or, you know, or something, you know, like, he would have been a big testament, and he could have been an inspiration, you know. But just to give you like a little story, sorry, a little story on TMZ that they reported what Don's family had told them. The officials had notified Don's family. Don Cornelius was 75. Don Cornelius, he was going through a divorce in '09, and he told a Los Angeles judge that he was suffering from significant health issues, and he wanted to finalize, you know, his divorce before he died. He was arrested back in '08 for beating up his wife, and he pled no contest to misdemeanor and domestic violence charges. And he was placed on probation for 3 years, and his probation was just terminated. You know, and I'm not sure if that's because, you know, the man is dead, or because like the official time of his probation was over. But I digress. Like, that's really irrelevant. His divorce was granted in 2010, and he said that he was plagued with health issues for years, including a stroke and a condition that required brain surgery. Now that's fucked up, man. But like, me personally, like, I know of people that were told bad news of their health, and they decided to commit suicide. But hey, suicide is never the answer, man. Like, I honestly know that some people may feel like, you know, like when you're suffering in this world, Like, why does it make sense to suffer in this world when you could just move on to the next, right? But everybody's here with a purpose. You may not know what that purpose is, but everybody's here with a purpose, and you should do everything you can to make sure that you take care of yourself so you can remain on this earth until that purpose is fulfilled. You know, this didn't have to happen to him. Like I said, I don't know what personal issues he had or he felt, you know, caused him to do this, but it's fucked up. And, you know, like, to everybody out there, just let this be a sign to you, and in ways like, don't commit suicide, man. Suicide is never the answer. I mean, and really, like, just take it from somebody who tried to commit suicide twice and it didn't work. You know, I honestly wish I never would have had those experiences, but at the same time, I'm glad I survived those experiences, because truth be told, I have helped save friends' lives who were planning on commit suicide, and they were dedicated to doing it. Like, they were really committing themselves to doing it, and I really helped them, you know, like, to see the bigger picture. Told them about the family and the people that were gonna miss them, which is true. But, like, this is just devastating, bro. Like, I really don't like hearing about people committing suicide, but hey, maybe he was going through some personal issues where he just felt like he just couldn't take it no more. Like, in all honesty, like, it's a part of me that really wants to believe that maybe somebody had shot him and they tried to set it up to make it seem like he committed suicide. But I guess if that's true, we'll probably know about it in the future. But I'm gonna just end this video right now. The link to this story is gonna be in the description. You guys can check it out. But until next time, as Don Cornelius would say, you know, like, I watched a couple of flashback episodes of Soul Train, and he seemed like a cool, laid-back type of dude. But one thing he would always say, you know, on the episodes I watched when that episode of Soul Train was ending, he used to always say that we wish you love, peace, and soul. You know, but I didn't do it like half as good as he did, so yeah. But if you ever get the chance to, like, check out those earlier Soul Train episodes, please do, because the man, like, he was a cool, laid back host, you know. He was a cool cat, seemed like. But rest in peace, Don Cornelius, man. I'm really sad that, you know, like, I'm really sad to hear this news, but man, rest in peace. You know, like, I really hope you found peace on the other side, man.